We're here with senior wide receiver and kicker Ben Logsdon. Ben, you're going to take over for Jake Collins this year in the kicking game. Jake is headed to WKU, and you'll take over as the starting kicker. How much impact do you expect to have on the outcome of games?
Kicking is a big part of the game. People don't really take that into account and sometimes realize how much of a factor it can play. But really, from the kickoff, you're setting the tone to the game. You want to get a touchback and just start the opponent off deep in their own territory. That really sets the tone of the game. But also, if you can come in, hit a long field goal, that can really get your team fired up. So,
all right,
it has an impact on the game for sure.
Okay. And then, what is your approach when you're going to attempt to kick? Do you feel like there's a definite certain way that you go about making kicks, and do you feel like your strength is more of a power or accuracy as a kicker?
One thing for me when I go up and kick is just remember what I've worked on and worked on since I was a 6th grader. That's just staying calm and just getting my leg through the ball and being confident, really. And as far as power and accuracy, I mean, I'm pretty accurate, but also, power's one thing I need to work on. I mean, field goal, my power's pretty good, but kickoff's something I need to work on this offseason.
All right, and special teams is an aspect of the game that isn't as talked about as much as the other parts of the game, but it can really be a game changer when a game is tight, maybe tied, going into the last quarter to the last minutes. It can really be the difference maker in who wins the game and who loses the game. In your thoughts, in your opinion, how important is special teams to the outcome of the game?
Well, special teams is definitely important, and we really saw that last year with Jake. I mean, he would make a lot of clutch punts and kicks. For example, the manual game, he had to go in. I mean, he just had an extra point, but you don't know how much pressure that is, just a winning kick. It was huge, but special teams, it's a really big part of the game.
All right, and you are actually not the only kicker that will make an impact on games for the Tigers this year. Michael Bennett will also be covering kickoff duties as of now. But how are you expecting him to factor into the equation, and how do you think you and he will be able to be a big factor together?
Well, the one thing about Mike, he's a really great kicker. He has a lot of power and accuracy, and I expect him to really have a good season this year. And the one thing about us, we have a really good relationship. I mean, we always get each other to work harder and make each other better, and that's why part of the reason why we're both successful at what we do. And I don't really know how it's going to work out this year about playing time for both of us, but I expect that we'll work hard in the week, and whatever coach feels like his confidence is in, I mean, he'll just choose that kicker for the week, but I don't really know how it's going to work out. So.
All right, thanks, Ben.